What's going on, everybody? In this video I want to show you a beautiful counter to jab right hand combination in the fight. Andy Lee in the white trunks versus Jackson in the blue and yellow trunks. Now in this fight, Jackson, who's a knockout artist, I believe he was 18-1 at the time, with 15 knockouts, going against he was 25 years old, going against Lee, who's 29 years old, also a good record. But Jackson was definitely used to putting people away, and in this fight, Jackson in the blue trunks is getting the better of Lee here. And so we're going to look at this beautiful counter to a jab right hand at a few different speeds, and then talk about it, right? And hopefully this will help you with your boxing or MMA or just fighting in general. We're going to talk about the attack and the defensive responsibility. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Please like, subscribe, and definitely comment if you box, if you're in the MMA, or just a fan of the sport. All right, so check it out.
About 130 years.
Well, I didn't see the first one, but I saw the second one. This Jackson trying to load up some shots here. He's got it back on the ropes, nails him with a pretty good shot, and he staggered him just a bit. Look at that! Right hand, right back, and Jackson may not recover. That was a hard knockdown.
So you saw that beautiful counter, and it was very fast. So we're gonna look at it in slow motion. That way you can see Andy Lee's defense. All right, he did. It wasn't a lucky shot. Okay, it's defense, timing, and a great knockout for the ages. So we're gonna slow that down and look at it again and break it down. All right, so you can see from here, Jackson is aggressive, right? He's getting the better of the exchanges here, and of course, as he should, he's feeling confident, but he's getting a little reckless. And you can see Lee is trying to be defensively responsible, but he's looking for a counter shot. In other words, he's not hurt here. He's still dangerous, even though he just took an uppercut, right? But he still has his wits about him. You see him try to throw that right hook counter. He's still moving, all right? But Jackson is feeling confident here, and he steps in, and he gets caught with a beautiful counter uppercut there. Again, we're gonna look at that part one more time. It's hard to catch it because the counter happened so fast, but I want to pause it so you can actually see the 1-2 by Jackson, and then the counter uppercut by Lee here. So again, we see this aggressiveness, and there's a couple of lessons we can learn here, right? That even, all right, I'll pause it right here. There's the jab, all right? Some of the lessons we can learn here is that even when our opponent is in danger, right, he's hurt, or we perceive him to be hurt, that is when he is most dangerous, right? There's that old saying, right? There's nothing more dangerous than a wounded animal, or animal that's cornered, right? If you corner like a cat or something and feels there's no way out, that's when it's the most dangerous. That's when you, as the attacker or person with the advantage, need to be the most defensively responsible while attacking. So here you see Jackson, he's going for it. There's the jab, and you can see the uppercut on the way already from Lee. So jab, right hand, but notice Lee's left hand, if you can see the green boxing glove. Notice the defensive responsibility, how Lee has his hands, his left hand right near where it should be, right at his chin. Yeah, maybe his jaw should be tucked down a little bit, but listen, these guys are moving really fast, so we're not going to critique that. But notice how his left hand is up near his chin, right, in order to protect himself from the oncoming right hand. That lets me know that one, he sees the right hand coming, and two, he's trained like this, because keeping your hands up comes from training and training and training. If you train and you train and drop your hands during training, you're gonna drop your hands during the fight, and that applies to kickboxing, MMA. And you'll see a lot of guys get knocked out like that. They just drop their hands. That's because during training they drop their hands. That's something you have to discipline yourself to do, because when you get tired, all your flaws will come to the forefront, right? You'll lose discipline. So you have to train in the way that is your only go-to, right? You train in a way where you just don't drop your hands, okay, when somebody's throwing a punch. So I want you all to see that Lee has his hands up and he's already rolling with the punch. He's already rolling into this uppercut here. And there it is. Notice again, look at the body movement. How Lee has his left hand up. It's hard to see there, but he has his left hand up. He rolls. He's rolling to his right as he throws the right uppercut. Okay? So he's blocking and dodging the punch at the same time. And his body momentum, if you can imagine, is turning like a corkscrew as he throws that right uppercut, which lands square on the jaw of John Jackson and just shuts the lights off. I know that's an overused term, but here it's absolutely appropriate. When you see someone land face down like that, 9 times out of 10 it's over. I mean, there's a few times where you see the person get up, but usually it's over. I'm thinking Julian Jackson versus Terry Norris. Check that out. 2nd round knockout, face down. Went Terry Norris, got up too late. I also think of the fight between Ernie Shavers and Larry Holmes. I believe that was 1978, where it looked like Ernie Shavers killed Larry Holmes, but somehow Larry Holmes rose from the dead and actually went on to win that fight. But you can see here, Andy Lee is already celebrating. He already knows that his punch has landed, hit the mark, and that this guy is not getting up. All right, this is not going to be a Tyson Fury resurrection from the dead as he did against Deontay Wilder. So one more time, and then we're going to take it home. Again, beautiful option for a counter against a right hand. Again, jab, defensive responsibility. He slips the right hand and just tags with the beautiful uppercut. Again, in this frame, you can see right here how the left hand is guarding the chin. All right, so that's something to add in your arsenal, is that slip uppercut. It's really a beautiful attack to throw. But remember, right, that defensive responsibility always must be maintained. So anyway, I hope you like that little clip. I want to hear all your comments, whether you're a boxing trainer, boxing fan, MMA fan, or what have you. Let me know what you think. Maybe you see something I didn't see, all right, in the fight. But let me know what you think below. Please subscribe, hit that like button, all that good stuff that everybody always tells you and begs for. But I really want to start growing this channel again. I have some more free time, but we're going to be looking at everything jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy myself, purple belt, and I love mixed martial arts. I love boxing, everything fighting. So we're going to be looking at more clips and breaking down little videos like this. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys on the next video.